Okay, so the boss wanted us to put our heads together on his next project. There it is, right over there. Hey, boss, I don't mean to be rude, but, what is that? I'm glad you asked, Lucy. That is a carouseling minifigure display. I'm not even sure what that means. Well, it has a little crank on it that when you turn, it spins the minifigures around the display. Okay. I don't get it, boss. Well, that's dumb. Now, hang on, Jerry. I'm sure he's got a better explanation than that. It'd probably be easier if I just show you. At one point in time, this was a beautiful mock of a minifigure factory. And with a simple turn of a crank, you could rotate the minifigures around this central display. Time and neglect have destroyed this set. I used to have the two CMF robots that would man these little control centers on either end of the mock. This one here in the middle is the inspectress. She liked to make sure all the minifigs were up to code before they brought them to life. I also used to have these two robotic arms down here. As you can see, the fingers are missing. So my favorite feature about this whole thing was these turned also. So when you turn the crank, not only did all these minifigures rotate around this central display area, but the stuff in here rotated around too. And that fan. The thing that powered it all was this crank right here. If you turn it, it moves. See? But it gets hung up. Now, I knew that over time this thing would end up binding up or the characters would end up falling off of their track. So I built in an escape hatch. That's what the little wrench is for. You see, if you take off this front panel here, and then you pop off the floor right here, and then you just pull on that, and it opens up so you can get at the track and the little inner workings. The minifigures would pass through archways on either end of the build, and I built these archways out of white bricks to make it look like smoke coming out of these smokestacks. I really didn't spend much time on the back of the build. I just made it look like the back of the factory, because, it's the back, and who's ever going to see it anyway? The whole idea is that the factory is completely automated by robots, which I'm really missing my two CMF robots. I can't find them, like, anywhere. I don't think you understand the amount of work that's going to have to go into fixing that. Well, I didn't say you had to fix it tonight. First off, you got to come up with a better track system. And I'd like to do some work on the front. Let's have a brainstorming session. Brainstorming session? I love brainstorming sessions.